Welcome back to part 4 of our £5,000 Nurburgring series. In today's episode, we're taking Taylor's supercharged Z3 and my V6 Alfa to Rich's fabrication to spice them up for the impending green hell. Meanwhile, Tavarish's Jaguar is being worked on at Tom Lenthal Limited. And as for Mark McCann's V10 Contender, we haven't seen that yet, but we will do soon. So with all that being said, let's crack on with the action.
Welcome back to Autoalex. You join us on, I don't know, episode 3, 4, 5 of the £5,000 Nurburgring Challenge. A reminder, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, 10-cylinder. This is my 6-cylinder. You also have Taylor's 4-cylinder supercharged Z3 in for some work, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment because we are going to be concentrating, it is rubbish, on Alfred, my V6 3-litre, 24-valve,
broken Alfa Romeo.
No, it's very good. It's very good. Now, I paid 1,600 quid for this. I would love to spend it on loads of mods and stuff. The remaining, was it, £3,400? But there are no parts available. So I phoned up my good friend from Rich's Fabrication. This is Rich. Because Rich, I would like a valved exhaust. And were you excited about that?
No, because it's an Alfa.
Brilliant. Always a pleasure to see you, Rich. But no, what we're going to be doing is we are going to get Alfred up in the air and then
have a look and see what we can do.
Have a look, eye it up, and then discuss what we're going to do.
You know what we should do to it, Rich?
Side pipes.
Side pipes.
This is not a side pipes kind of car.
No, side pipes should work really well on this car.
If we're going to do this, we're going to do bonnet exit. Shut your mouth, Rory. We're not going to do bonnet exit. We just want a nice valved exhaust, so it's disgusting when the valves are open.
Yes.
But nice and not too drony when they're closed, because I need to drive this about 500 miles.
But I'm not, so I don't care about drone.
Okay. I care about drone, Rich, okay? And people who want to get valved exhausts care about drone. You did Taylor's 540i.
As a surprise.
As a surprise. And that valved exhaust has got to be one of the best exhausts I've ever heard. You as well, right?
It is amazing. And
yeah.
You wouldn't even know it is valved as well.
Yeah.
It's so hidden.
Yeah, but then when you open the valve, it's like, holy shit, the whole world is going to implode.
And he didn't know.
Do you want to tell him where you actually put the valve system? Because it's very clever.
It's in the back box. Just, is it just?
Yeah, you put it in his back box.
Just behind the back box, you can't see it.
What did you just say?
Rich put it in Taylor's back box.
On that bombshell.
Should we get Alfred up in the air and have a little look underneath him? But before we discuss what exhaust is going to be going on Alfred, it is I, Alex from the future, to remind you that if you want to buy a used car or motorbike, make sure you run a car vertical report on it first to ensure that it hasn't been crashed, stolen, or clocked. To show you an example of a good car vertical report, check out Alfred, my 164. You can see that we've got green ticks for theft, mileage, finance, and damage that tells me that this car does not have a shady past. And now for an example of a car vertical report that gives me cause for concern, another Alfa Romeo, this time a Stelvio, and we've got amber warning lights for theft, odometer, and damage. So if we scroll down, we can see, oh yeah, the photos. Front end damage doesn't look too bad. It was also stolen sometime in May of this year, so already damaged and stolen. It's also been clocked from 43,000 miles to 30,000 miles. So we know that this car, definitely one to avoid. So again, if you want to buy yourself a used car or motorbike, do yourselves a favor and run a car vertical report on it first. What's more, you will get 10% off using the code AUTOALEX. Right then, let's check out that Alfa exhaust. High five, high five, yeah. So one thing I noticed as well when I drove it back yesterday from the unit, it developed an exhaust blow. Which, no, it's
just a coating. That's the
Yeah.
cat.
But I mean, what's underneath this coating?
No, it's just literally a heat shield.
Yeah, but what's underneath it? That's what I want to know. Oh, shit. Oh. First impressions, Rich, what are you thinking?
That's not too bad.
Are you excited?
Looks fairly straightforward for one of yours.
Yeah. So we also need to discuss what those tailpipes are going to look like. I like the idea of a single exit, slightly upswept, but you like the idea of twin exit.
Jab cam would work. JDM. That would work.
What do you think?
I wouldn't ask him, he's got no taste.
As long as the twin exit is nice and fat, I want a juicy
Yeah,
pair.
do something. Nice in the hole.
Yeah, there are a lot of double entendres. I imagine this is more simple than the 540 will be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot more simple because
Okay.
I don't care. I cared about that one.
So an update on my pulley situation, which I think I've resolved. So the first one, the smaller one that's broken, I've managed to find a idler pulley from a Ford Focus timing belt, which is the correct size, diameter, width, and we've adjusted the spacer on the back ever so slightly to make it fit perfectly. I've already test fitted that, perfect. Second one is the idler pulley from the auxiliary belt of a Honda Civic Type R. And it's the right diameter, width, space, everything. Again, we've adjusted the adapter on the back ever so slightly. I've test fitted it and this also fits perfectly. This is quite an old supercharger kit, and to get the pulleys from the US would have just taken weeks and weeks and weeks. I've also got 2 belts, which I'm hoping will fit. So I'm gonna put these on, bolt it all up, put a belt on, and then hopefully go and tear the arse out of it.
Meanwhile, Rich has been very busy on Alfred. What we're going to do is beautiful new stainless exhaust. Obviously, it's going to be valved as well because that is the Rich's fabrication way. So Rich is currently working on the center section, and the valve is actually going to go in the back box. Watch your head, which will be here. One tube will go through, that will be straight pipe. The other one will have a valve on it. Lovely, lovely. But yeah, it is Thursday, 7 p.m. We leave on Tuesday. I have to go to Germany tomorrow. Taylor's Z3 needs suspension, it needs brakes, it needs the service,
Seats,
it needs seats,
roll bar fitting, painting.
Painting. Well, the roll bar. Have we looked at the roll bar?
Wheels and tyres as well. I need wheels and tyres.
Also, the Alfa needs brakes as well. So shout out to EBC for sending out brakes. We don't have them yet. They're arriving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tillit for giving you the amazing carbon bucket seats.
So excited to fit those.
Febby Bilstein as well. You guys have given us loads of OEM parts for both cars. Tom Lenthal is currently working on the Jaguar XK8, Tavares's XK8. Also Swallows Racing as well. Swallows, Tom from Lenthal phoned up Tom from Swallows and said, we need to get some suspension, some coilovers. Do you have any? And Tom from Swallows said, yes, you can have some because it's all for a good cause. So the wheels as well, they are going to the St Albans branch of the Wheel Specialist.
Yeah.
They have 23 branches, so the St Albans one is closest to you.
And they're currently doing my BBS split wheels.
Yes, so massive, massive shout out to the Wheel Specialist for sorting us out for that. There is a lot going on.
It is
also,
all hands on deck at the
BC
moment.
Racing have given you the suspension, the BC BR coilovers.
Yep.
Rich is working his magic at the moment. Like I said, it's 7 o'clock, it's out of working hours. We're probably not going to be leaving here before 9 o'clock, get to the unit for 10.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be working through the night to get these cars finished.
Yeah. I still haven't even driven this yet, and we're leaving in a few days.
You don't even know if that supercharger works.
I don't know if the clutch slips. I don't know if it overheats. Anything.
Exactly. It will overheat because there is no additional cooling with the supercharger.
You don't need additional cooling. It's fine.
Alfred, in terms of mods, not a lot is going to be happening. I've got the EBC grooved and dimpled brakes that are going on with their pads. We're going to get the Accelera 651 Sport tyres on that car. You're going to get the Sport Extra because you're going full race car.
Yes.
But in terms of mods, there's not a lot I can do because there are no parts. I can't get coilovers. So it is what it is. The car drives fantastically, genuinely. There are no knocks, no bangs.
Oh. Also,
Yeah.
none of your windows work.
We need Josh.
Josh.
Hi, Josh. Hi. So Josh has got a wiring diagram. He's going to try and fix those windows and potentially even the sunroof.
We're doing a pizza.
Right, what are we having?
I am so sweaty.
Diavolo. Huh? The window works!
Oh!
The window works! You may have a supercharger, but I've got a working window.
Right.
Oh my, how'd you do that?
Bodgering.
Oh, it works. Oh, that's nice.
What about the sunroof?
Have we got a rear actually?
What about the sunroof?
Yes, rear light's on as well. The rear light is on.
They're just a bit sticky, I think.
Oh, we got the other side! Oh my God.
Fair play. You've got something Italian working electronically.
It's bodged currently, so we need to make good the bodge.
So what was actually wrong with it?
Someone has, I don't know what this mess is, someone's tapped in and just made a mess.
So what's actually wrong with it?
There's no control side on the relay. So the
Okay.
power side's there,
Yeah.
but control side's gone. So I've
Okay.
nicked it from the wire currently. So this should only be on when the ignition's on.
So have you just wired in an ignition live?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's just wrapped around the terminal currently.
Brilliant.
But we'll make it good.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Anyway, you're going to fuse that as well? Or?
No, because it's already fused.
Oh, it's already fused.
It just wasn't
So it's-
making it to the relay.
It's fused after the relay?
Before and after, in true Italian style.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So Taylor, you weren't happy with your roll bar, were you?
No, it's rubbish. It was
Because
held
it
in
was-
with 2 bolts, wasn't it, Rory?
And it was also made
bolts, yeah.
made by a man in his shed. And
Yeah.
there was a big weld in the middle.
Yeah, it was homemade, and it sat below the height of the headrest. So if this car were to go over, it would have literally decapitated us.
Yeah.
The roof still goes up. It doesn't touch the roof. There's still space under there.
Does the roof go down?
The roof goes down.
Fantastic.
Also, what
Yeah.
else can Rich get?
Oh, he can make exhausts of any kind. This isn't actually.
I do kind of
Welded
want
on.
it to be like that.
It is nice.
Because I quite like that.
So, as I said, lots going on. We don't really have time for this, but it will happen. Cue the montage. Oh shit.
I'm going to start it up. Just mind your face. I've got a belt. The belt is on, which
Yes.
means this car is now supercharged again.
But for how long?
I don't know. But I'm going to start it. Just mind your face, because there might be a bit of debris from the old belt in there.
Yeah, and this might just fly off.
I think something catastrophic is happening.
Fingers crossed. It's moving.
Oh my God, it makes supercharger noises!
Do it again. Let's go for a drive immediately.
The Civic Type R pulley that I put on this, the silver one, had 5 ribs in it. And I thought it ran on the inside of the belt, but it doesn't. It runs on the back of the belt. And when I was running it, it left a few grooves. So Rich is just turning it down on a lathe and making it smooth so that it's still got the 2 guides on either side,
Yeah.
but it won't damage the belt. So, bapati bupati, perfecto mondo.
Pacca mate.
What did you call me?
Pacca.
You'll have to bleep that out.
Oh!
You don't even know if this has an LSD in it, right?
We don't know yet. We haven't checked. These usually do come with LSDs in them.
We're gonna have to test it in here.
Oh, Rich does do a famous workshop burnout, to be fair.
Can I try it?
I actually had somebody say, no way did anybody let you do that.
Traction off.
I don't think it's got it.
Oh, okay.
Did it just push the front wheels forwards?
No.
Try it, Rich.
Oh,
I hope
shit.
the clutch-
Oh god, that smells of clutch. yeah!
Yes, both!
Yeah!
Yeah!
It's on LSD! Woo! It stakes the clutch. LSD. Not that kind of LSD.
Do we go out in it?
Duh.
Should we go up the road in it?
Well, we got to test it. We've got to give it a road test.
Come on then. I'm very excited. Are you as excited as I
I'm
am?
very, very excited. You can probably see, it looks like I'm not wearing a seatbelt, but I have a lap belt on. So, you know, we are exercising precaution, obviously.
Oh, it makes supercharger noises! It makes
Wow.
supercharger noises!
That pulls quite well, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
Wow, it sounds like a Mini!
It sounds like a supercharged Mini!
Oh, wow. And you're going to have BC Racing coilovers on this
Yeah.
tonight.
Yes.
You're going to have the...
EBC pads and discs?
Yes, you're going to have the Accelera 651 Sport Extras.
Yeah.
You're going to have the Tillet bucket seats.
Oh!
This car is going to be absolutely mental.
Yes.
Oh, it pulls! It pulls! Wow!
This is fun.
This is good.
Oh, I like
How
this.
to make a quote-unquote boring 1.9 Z3 fun.
Yes.
Add a supercharger.
Add a big supercharger.
Yeah, and you can buy these for 650 quid apparently. I mean, it's no Alfa Romeo. It is September the 7th.
Yeah.
And it's still about, what, 26, 27
Yeah, I'd
degrees?
say so. It's hot, but it's a beautiful evening. It's a perfect evening.
It's lovely, yeah.
To go out for a drive in a
Yeah.
roadster.
It's a perfect evening to test out a completely untested car.
Yes. Happy?
Oh, I'm very happy. You must be ecstatic.
I'm ecstatic.
After taking Taylor's Z3 for a spin, we headed back to Rich's fabrication to take a look at Alfred's finished exhaust.
So, the exhaust is now fully finished. Rich is just cable tying the Alfa back together. But the good thing about this is, where's the fob? Is the fob gone? There is a fob. And you can have 4 different states of openness or closedness. Let's drop the car and have a proper listen to the new exhaust system.
And then
Wait, are you going full? No, don't go full open.
I'm going to go full.
Go full.
Go full open.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh!
Oh my God!
That is louder than the Jag. The Nurburgring has a decibel limit of 130.
That's more.
Let's try and get thrown off. Oh shit, decibel meter. Give it some.
Give it quite a lot.
Are we still in range?
120.
That is ridiculous. Fantastic. Well, my V6 contender for the £5,000 Nurburgring trip is pretty much done. That's all I can do. I say I mean Rich. Come on, Rich, bring it in. Bring it in. Are you happy with your work, with your genius?
I think I could have put it out further.
Yeah, it's a bit short, isn't it? So yeah, Rich, thank you again for your time. It is now 10 past midnight. You've been working on this literally all day. You've done
Roll cage.
Taylor's cage as well, half cage. So yeah, fantastic job. If you want a roll cage, or if you want an exhaust with valves or without, or
Insults.
insult, oh yeah,
Good at
you're good
that.
at insults, then you know where to go. Rich's Fabrication is the only name that you need to remember. I'm now going to drive home and piss off a lot of people.
I might drive behind you for a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
want
to
to
try
hear
and deafen
this.
everybody. For now, thank you very much for watching this, and remember to subscribe to the channel because we've got loads more videos coming up with these cars, and then we've got Mark McCann, and we've got Tavares, and. It's going to be carnage on the Nurburgring, so make sure you join us for that. And one other thing, there is the Autoalex podcast as well that you should definitely listen to with your ears. For now, any more?
I want to go home.
I need to rest my eyes.
All right, and you should too as well. Have a good weekend. See you in a bit.
No, no.
Na 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 na.
no,
And Rory, you look like shit.